Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Dr. White. To all the mamas out there, happy early Mama's Day. And good morning to everybody. Dr. Greg, faculty, staff, members of the board, members of this community, and most importantly, the handsome men and women in the VIP section up here. The men and women of the hour, the graduating class of 2010. One more time. Between stimulus and response, this is a serious quote. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose a response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Thank you, Brian. Viktor Frankl said that in Man's Search for Meaning. Today, the topic of discussion is choice. We live in a world in which our lives are defined by choice. The story of your past has been written by it. Your future will be shaped by it. And presently, your attitudes are governed by it. Choice has brought us all together today. Class of 2010, unanimously, we have all made a similar choice to commit ourselves to a journey of higher education and enlightenment. In essence, the realization of the power of choice is a fundamental discernment which characterizes a life of empowerment from an accidental life. One of the most important principles that I have taken from my education at NDNU is the power of choice. My voyage at this university has guided me to understand that in no way are we victims of circumstance. Rather, we are sovereign authors of the creative works that are our unique lives as educated graduating students. My education has gifted me with the understanding that life is enjoyable not as a result of events in one's past or present, but simply because one has made the decision to choose an attitude of gratitude. For me and the 303 graduating students in the audience today, Notre Dame de Namur University has inspired us to pursue the achievement of our fullest potential through the encouragement of creativity, independence, introspection, and of course, community engagement. 4 years ago, I sought to venture from the familiar suburbs of Austin, Texas, to a university in the Bay Area built on the foundation of social justice. In the time since, I have transformed from a boy who in his first year experience class initially thought The Alchemist was a chemistry textbook, into a young man who understands the eloquence and value of a good analogy. My achievement is a Conrad who recognizes that self-knowledge is self-empowerment. A Conrad who recognizes that social justice and environmental justice are one and the same. And a Conrad who understands that leadership is synonymous with service. I want you to think about your achievement. I want you to think about how you have changed from the first day you spent 30 minutes driving around trying to find a parking spot on campus to this moment. And perhaps, if your experience is like mine, and the person here today is better than the one 4 years ago, I invite you to reflect upon choice. Again, I quote Viktor Frankl, "Everything can be taken from a man or woman, but one thing. The last of human freedoms to choose one's attitude in a given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." We live in a world in which our lives are defined by choice. You have made the choice to attend this university. You have made the choice to expand your minds. You have made the choice to commit yourself to higher education. You have made your choice to persevere on to this day, May 8th, 2010, the day you guys are graduating. As we knock on the door of post-collegiate life, let us not forget that the future choices with which we will be faced are ours to decide. Will you choose to pursue your personal legend? Or will you choose something below your means? Will you choose to be happy? Or will you forfeit that choice to haphazard events and let those decide the nature of your well-being? I know I choose the former. As I end, I would like to thank the many individuals who have influenced me in the past 4 years. Moreover, I would like to emphasize the significance of this day as a day of gratitude for those who have contributed to our achievement. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, everyone there in the front row. Thank you, Indian U. Thank you, my fellow classmates. Let us relish in this moment of triumph as we celebrate the fruit of our choices up to date and prepare for the decisions that face us ahead. Thank you, faculty and staff. A heartfelt thanks to the man upstairs. And congratulations, class of 2010.